Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse my voice, it keeps coming and going. I don't know what's wrong with it today, but it just keeps on doing it today. Today I'm going to have a look back through 2016 because this is my last video I ever made in 2016. So, I have a feeling this video is going to be a long one. So grab yourself a drink. I've got one here. This is a pint of Vimto squash. And let's just have a look back 2016 and look at all the cool stuff that I've got up to, which you guys have seen through my channel as well. So I think the easiest way to do this, so I don't miss anything out, is just literally go through my calendar. My calendar is the Dan and Phil Go Outside, apart from it's backwards for you guys, so it says something completely different, which is quite funny. But yeah, so this is the Advent calendar 2016, and let's just go through it. I've broken it. No, I haven't. Let's just go through it and see what cool stuff I've done. So, into January. So what have I done? I've been to an interview at a college. I went back to school first. I did an exam. It was Ella's birthday. We had an exam week. And I had another interview at a different college. That seems like only a couple of days ago. How has that been nearly a year ago that I've gone to like 2 interviews for a college? I don't know how that's been nearly a year ago. That feels like only a couple of days ago. How bizarre. Right, next month, February, I've got here Dan and Phil on BBC 3. Oh, Dan on BBC 3 at 9 o'clock. That must have been when he did the that documentary about the gaming thing. Oh, I forgot what it's called now. But yeah, that must have been about that. It was Pancake Day, my friend's birthday. School. We had half a day at school because it was half term. So every half term we finish at 2:30. We went out for a meal for my friend's birthday. Fran stayed over. We went to Boeing Zone the next day, which is a trampolining park. And then we went back to school, sadly. Now into March, what did we do? Nothing really. Well, I went to go see the Vamps on the 25th. I went to go see the Vamps. I can't believe I went to go see the Vamps. Oh no, I just can't. I went to go see the Vamps. Then that was actually really cool to see the Vamps. Into April, it was Fran's birthday in April the 3rd. There was no radio show this week. We went on holiday to West Bay. Me, my mum and my little sister went to West Bay for the weekday, for a long weekend. Went on Friday, came back on Monday. That was quite cool to see the set of Broadchurch as well. I don't really watch Broadchurch, but it's quite nice to see like the set. And the little village. I went back to school, had a mock speaking and listening exam, or was that my real thing? I think it was my real thing. And then I went to see 5 6 of Summer with Fran and my friend Molly. I guess that is apparently how I sneeze. Now on to the next month. I can't believe we've done so much and we're in May. Like what? Okay, May. I had an English exam. May is the exam season, so like there's going to be loads of exams in here. So we had an English exam, and then I had a science biology exam. Then the day after that I had an ICT exam and a health and social care exam. And then I had a chemistry exam. And then on that night we went out for a meal with my big sister because she turned 21. So we went out for a meal because she was going away in the half term, so we had a meal then. Abby was 21 on the Monday, and then on the 25th, it was 7 months since I saw Dan and Phil tatting off, and I had a science exam. That was a physics one. Then I had a maths exam and then an ICT Unit 3 exam. Then it was half term. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop, mate. I don't get this calendar sometimes. And then, what happened? I had a history exam on Monday the 6th of June. I had a maths calculator exam. I wrote afternoon tea there, I don't know why. What was afternoon tea? It was Dan's birthday on the 11th as well, but I've wrote afternoon tea. I don't know what I put afternoon tea there for. I didn't go to afternoon tea because I've never been to an afternoon tea. Who knows? That's exciting. And then I had a catering exam, a history exam. I had a prom hair trial on the 16th. So basically we just did lots of different things with my hair, see which ones I liked. I had a catering exam that day as well. And then on the 18th I had a trial spray tan. It turns out I didn't like the spray tan because I was gonna. My mum was like, "You need one for prom because you're too pale." I was like, "Thanks, Mum." But it turns out I didn't like it anyway. I don't know what I didn't like about it. I just didn't like it. I don't think it felt like me. You know what I mean? I'm pale. I'm not tanned. It just didn't feel like me. Then I had my Leavers Assembly on the 23rd. See, look, I've already left then. Catering was my last exam. Catering was my last exam. And then I had a Leavers Assembly. Now, July and August was jam-packed. I don't think I was at home for about a week in July and August because, especially in August I was at home for like a couple of days because I did so much. It's because I had like 3 months off, so I was like, let's jam-pack it because I'm not going to have 3 months off again with nothing to do because I was going through a period of going from school to college. So I had literally no work to do at all, and I will never get that moment again. So I was like, let's fill it with. I've got nothing to do for a whole 3 months. Let's fill it with things that I want to do. So we went to, in July, I went to my cousin's school fight. I had an eyebrow appointment. I had my nails done for prom, and then it was prom on the 8th, and I did my hair, makeup and all that stuff there. So I went to prom, and then I had a taster day at a college, the college that I'm going to now, so I can't say what college, but yeah, I had a taster day on the 12th, and then on the 15th, my friends came round to my house. We just played board games, and it was really, really nice. It was a nice chilled out day. It was just really, really nice. Then on the 21st I went round to Fran's house, and on the 22nd my sister broke up from school because obviously I finished school earlier. My sister finished up from school and I looked after my cousin that day. Oh, I went to the park. I remember this day. I looked after my cousin that day, and because she had the day off from her primary school, so I looked after my cousin that day and went to the park with Fran, Jordan and Faye. And it was really nice evening. It was really hot as well, so it was quite nice just to get out of the house. Then I went on a holiday. I had my eyebrows done the day before, and then we went on a holiday. We went to Greece. So this is holiday here. Oh, turn it over, Beth. Holiday. And then we came back off holiday at 3 o'clock. We landed at 3 o'clock, so by the time we got home and got out the airport, it was like 5 o'clock in the end. And then I had one day at home. On the 11th, I had that one day at home to unpack and pack for somewhere in the city, and we jumped straight into the car. I stayed at Fran's. No, did Fran come and pick me up? Because I vlogged it. Fran came and picked me up, and we went down to London, which is really, really nice. So we went on the 12th, and Summer in the City was the 12th, 13th, 14th, but we didn't go on the Creator Day, we just went on the 13th and the 14th. We went down on the 12th, we went down there on the 12th, and we just got ourselves settled in a hotel room. What we've learnt from City is that we need to stay over on the Sunday night as well, and then travel home on the Monday, because we missed out on the closing acts at City because we needed to go and get in the car to go back home, come back here. So ideally we should have stayed over on the Sunday night as well, which if hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to Summer City this year coming, and hopefully we're going to book at night. I'll say hopefully because I don't know when my holiday is, so who knows if I can go to City yet, but I'm planning for City, so fingers crossed. And then on the 25th, GCSE results came out, and it was my granddad's birthday. And then it wasn't my granddad's birthday, that's wrong. I had my GCSE, that was a busy day. I had GCSE results came out, so I went down to get my GCSE results with my older sister Abby, and then we came back and I got it changed and we went out for a meal. I came back and packed. I'll tell you why I packed in a minute. And we went to go for a meal with my mum and my dad and my sisters to celebrate my results. And then I went straight to Fran's house after the meal and stayed over at Fran's house because the next day I was going to Brixham. See, I told you I was never at my house. In August, I went to Brixham. Then the day I came back from Brixham, I had an enrolment day at college that I go to now. Oh. See, I told you, this month has gone so fast, but I've done so much. It's bizarre. What else have we done? In September, I went to see Finding Dory. I don't know why that's in my calendar, so bold. I started my first day at college was Wednesday the 7th of September. No, it wasn't. That was my induction day, so I went in for one day. On the Wednesday the 7th, I just went in for a day. And then my friend Hannah came around on the Thursday, and on Friday the 9th I went to see Choo 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 Bang Bang, which was really, really good. Carrie Hope Fletcher, you was amazing. I had like a real buzz, and I had goosebumps the whole way through the performance. It was so good. I didn't take my eyes off the screen at all, and it was honestly amazing. And I would go back and watch it about 10 times over and over again, but I can't. So yeah. And then on the 11th, I went to my mum's friend's house for some tea. Also, I didn't have college for September. I didn't have college Monday and Tuesday because it was a placement days and placement wasn't sorted out yet. So on Mondays and Tuesdays for the whole of September, I had the days off, just to let you guys know. On the 14th, I did my first proper day at college at 9 o'clock. It was fine. I got there in the end. And then, obviously, I was in college Thursday, Friday. And Saturday and Sunday rolled around and nothing apparently to my calendar. And then I met my friend Antonia in somewhere, I can't say where because that's her college, to meet up for a coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I had a milkshake instead. I'm a 2-year-old. I drink tea, just I didn't fancy tea, I fancied. Yeah, okay, chill up, Beth. And then on Thursday I went. Okay, Thursdays are my long days at college and I don't get home until 6:30. So I literally came home, got changed, and I went to my aunt's meal because it was her 40th birthday. I can't believe that was so long ago. Right, okay, anyway. Then the day after that, I went to the cinema with my mum and my auntie. We went to go and see, what's it called? Bridget Jones' Baby. And oh my god, I've never been in a cinema and everybody's laughed at the right time. And everyone's like made like silly noises at the right time. It was so amazing to be in a cinema to watch something like that. I can't believe the atmosphere in the room, and it was so good. I definitely recommend seeing Baby in a cinema, but I don't think that many people, I don't think it's in cinema anymore at all. And then it was Dill's birthday on the 24th, and I put day out in there as well. I think I went out that day, but I don't know where. On the 25th, it was 11 months since I went to see Dan and Phil tatting off. And then over to October. So much happened in October, I'm not going to get emotional about it. Well, my mum's birthday on the 5th, my nan's birthday on the 16th, my birthday on the 20th, and on the 25th of that month, it was a year since I saw Dan and Phil at tatting off. And honestly, hand on my heart, I can say it was one of my best days ever in my whole entire life, and I miss it so much. I want to go back. It was just something about the atmosphere, as we all loved Dan and Phil. We all was there to see Dan and Phil. It was just something about the atmosphere. Like, I could go and talk to anybody in that room, and I'm scared about talking to people I don't know, but I knew I was confident to speak to anybody in that room. I made so many friends that day. Just the atmosphere in the room before they came on stage, and everybody was quiet when, for the quiet times, and Dan smacked someone in the face with a plate. Basically, there's part of the show where he throws plates, and in the Symphony Hall, there's like, it's like the stools on the floor, obviously, and then there's like a wall, and like, he went to throw it over the wall, but like, it skimmed the wall and it came back down again, just whack, like, hit the person like sitting there on the head, and it was quite funny. But yeah, that was then. And then I was off to Brighton on the 27th. I went to Brighton with Fran, my mum, and Ella as part of my birthday, and it was so nice. I've never been to Brighton before, and it was gorgeous. I loved every minute there. It was so pretty, but in my head it was weird. It was so weird because I felt like I was still in London or back home because of how busy it was. But there was a sea and there was a beach, but it was a seaside town at the same time. It confused my brain so much, but I absolutely loved it, so I would go back then. And the 31st, it was Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween. On the 3rd of November, Dan and Phil Go Outside was released into the world. Dan and Phil Go Outside. I'll get you the book. It was released to the world. I've read it so many times already, and it's beautiful, Dad. You wanted a beautiful book, and it's beautiful. Phil, well done. And then it was Guy Fawkes Nights on the 5th. It's Fireworks Day for people who don't celebrate. For people who don't know what Firework Day is. I literally sat. We normally go to a fireworks display, but like I was like, I can't be bothered to go outside in the cold to sit there and get cold and watch pretty lights in the sky. So I literally put my dressing gown on and sat, because our house is 3 stories. There's 3 levels to our house, and I sat out my mum's bedroom window with my dressing gown on, opened the window and just watched the fireworks, and it was beautiful. Like, why would you pay to go to a fireworks display when you could just have one outside your house? That's the beautiful thing about living in the city. Fran came round to my house on the 12th. Had my first ever driving lesson on the 13th. And I've got one today. The day I'm filming it, I've got one today, but it's not today for you guys. So just ignore what I said that. Sorry about that, guys. It started filming, and let's hopefully it stays filming now. I'm really conscious it's going to stop filming now. Okay, on the 24th, we was meant to go and see Melanie Martinez. It never happened because she had to cancel it on half ground, so we never got to see her, sadly. I had a driving lesson on the Sunday. I'm really conscious it's going to stop recording now. I'm in the last month. Don't die on me, please. Okay, this is a bit of a cram-full month. My mum dropped me to college on the Friday, had a driving lesson on the Sunday, had a meal out with the Humpers, so they're my college friends. Went to Pizza Express. Fran stayed over the weekend before. That's wrong, but it's meant to be there. I broke up from college on the 16th, had a meal for my aunt's birthday on the 16th, on the 17th. I did a day out with Fran on the Monday, and And now it's the run up to Christmas, so we have Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas! We had Christmas, and it was Fran's mum's birthday on the 28th, and then we're here. So I can't believe that was my year. I did so much that year, and thank you for Dan and Phil for keeping me in order. But yeah, I did so much that year, and I just want to say how grateful I am to everybody in, like, my family, my friends, you guys who watch these videos. Like, I love making YouTube videos, and I'm so grateful for anybody who watches them or even just clicks on them. I was talking about this in my Vlogmas. I'm just so grateful. I'm having like an emotional day today. I'm so grateful for everything that everyone's done for me ever. And I'm such a lucky person to be in the position where I am now. Thanks to my family and my friends and people who watch my videos. I'm so grateful. Thank you for watching my videos and sticking with me in 2016 and before. This year I've also hit a year on YouTube. I didn't mention it going through my calendar because I can't remember what day it was. But I hit a year on YouTube, and I've also hit 1 million videos I've made on YouTube as well this year. And I'm so grateful for everybody, and I love my YouTube life, and I'm never going to give it up because I love creating my videos. Even if nobody watches them, I love making them and watching them back for myself and seeing what I did when and what position I was in when, and see how much I've improved for YouTube as well as a person and as a creator. I thank you so much. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can see my videos. You'll be notified to see my videos in 2017. Oh my god, that sounds so weird to say it. But honestly, thank you guys so much for sticking with me in 2016. And I can't wait to share my life with you in 2017. I love you guys to the moon and back. I'll see you guys tomorrow, next week with a new video.